It doesn't make sense, and it does not have to make sense. If your mindset doesn't shift, growth may not happen. It sounds crazy, it sounds delusional, but hey guys, welcome to the first episode of FaceTime with Itunu, a period where we have FaceTime conversations with each other. You know, those kind of conversations you have with like your friends, your siblings, just like chilled, relaxed conversations. In today's episode, we'll be talking about changing our identity. Changing our identity in a way that it helps us become better persons. It helps us to achieve our goals. And this topic stemmed from my current book for the month, which is Atomic Habits by James Clear. I started reading it and it has changed the way I think about certain things. I hope you enjoyed this first episode. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I want us to lay a foundation, and the foundation is, what does identity change actually means? And looking at it from my laptop, in a layman's language, identity change is a shift in one's core sense of who they are. So who am I currently? I am Itunu. I am a recent graduate of digital marketing. Who do I see myself as? What is the identity change that I want to have? The identity change is, I want to become a marketing executive at some point. For you, it could be, who are you currently? You are a medical student, and the identity change you want at the end of the day is to become a medical doctor. Another thing is, let's say you are a student and at the end of the day you want an international makeup artist. You want to become an international music producer, someone who is known all over the world. We are going to be reverse engineering it in the sense of you acting currently as that person you want to be. It sounds crazy, it sounds delusional, but we're getting somewhere. If, for example, now you want to become an internationally recognized makeup artist, what will an internationally based makeup artist do? They will more or less consume content that are, not localized. Take for example, I'm in Nigeria and I want to become an internationally known makeup artist. I'll mostly not consume just Nigerian based, content. I'll also research and consume more international based content. I would also look at ways that people in Western countries, how they create their content. What kind of techniques are they using? How can I implement this even though I am still in Nigeria? And doing this, creating content like that will expose me even to international, makeup artists, international environment, and people who are in these places will start noticing me, and I'll start gaining traction. Another example is, let me use myself as an example. You want to become a marketing executive or you want to become a marketing officer. My identity change, my identity based habits will now be, what will a marketing executive do that will lead them to that point of becoming a marketing executive? I want to make it easier for us. Take for example, you are currently a marketing student and you see yourself working as a marketing executive at an FMCG company. Write it on a paper. What will a marketing executive who works at an FMCG company do? That is where you will start from, build up from there. And I'm not just going to give you that phrase, I'm also going to help you break it down so that you have a visual understanding, you have a mental understanding of what we're actually talking about in today's video. First thing that I believe that they would do is they would read industry news every single day. What is happening in the industry? What are the mergers? What company is buying what company? What tools are in the market currently? What tools are marketing executives talking about in the industry? What tools can help me, perform optimally well at my job? These are some of the news that they will be reading. Another thing is they will breathe and sleep and drink FMCG companies. What is the new brand in the market? What are the new campaigns making round? What are the new influencers brands are using? So this is also some of the things they will be paying attention to. So how are brands relating to the needs of the consumers? What is the present shift in consumer behavior? How are other brands or how are FMCG brands investing in research and development? Our FMCG brands, utilizing maybe AI, because AI is the new thing in the market now. How are FMCG brands using AI to help inform their processes? These are some of the things a marketing executive will do. Another thing is they work on campaigns, create strategies, look at strategies brands are using. They will dissect campaigns of various brands. They would also attend networking events, because These are some of the places where they will meet high-up individuals, attend marketing events, they will attend networking events, they also attend events that are not necessarily related to CG company, but are also related to marketing. This way, they are not just planning, right? They are also doing the work. Now, since you're currently a marketing student, these are some of the things a marketing student will do. This is an identity change that will occur for the marketing student to become a marketing executive at some point in their life. So this is why I say having an identity change makes the whole journey easy. This way, it is not just about setting the goals. It is not about acting. You've written this down. Now it is now about acting as that person. And acting as that person makes you see yourself as that person already. It's a mindset shift. And I've come to realize it that if your mindset doesn't shift, growth may not happen. Another example that I want to cite, which helped me to get my first internship as a marketing intern at a marketing agency, was when I had that identity shift. At that point, I didn't know that it was an identity shift until I read The Atomic Habits by James Clear. Before I finished my undergrad degree, I got interested in marketing because at that time I had a fashion business and I wanted to push the business. I wanted to improve, my marketing, my brand awareness, which would also result in getting more sales. So I started taking courses in copywriting, in marketing, and I think social media marketing and Facebook ads at that point. I took those courses and I went for my NYSC. I applied for a role as a marketing intern at a marketing agency, and I thought it was just, you had the interview and all, but I was told to perform a task. Before I did that task, and before we got to that particular point, there was a point where I started a course on Google Garage. It was the fundamentals of digital marketing, and for you to complete that course and for you to have your certificate, you actually need to. The course took I think 40 hours, and because I had other things I was doing, it was kind of hard for me to look for a process to complete that course. I knew that I wanted to have at some point start my career in marketing. So what I did was, now the goal was to have a certificate. But I didn't just focus on that goal. I now thought of processes, of identity shifts and identity change that will now lead me to achieving that goal of getting the certificate. And to me, that meant I now broke it down. If I want to finish this in 24, let's say in 30 days or in 20 days, that means I need to divide 40 hours by 20 days. So each day, I need to take that course for 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours, nothing less than 2 hours. And at the end of the day, I completed that course. I got the certificate, which was the goal. So I shifted my mindset. I created processes. I developed habits that now allowed me achieve that goal. Now fast forward to when I applied for the marketing intern role. I already had an identity shift and I had taken those courses. Those courses helped me because I already taken those. That helped me perform well at the marketing, the interview, which now gave me the role. It gave me the role and it also made it easier for me to, blend into the system. Because at a particular point in my life, at a particular stage in my life, I already had a mindset shift. I already had an identity change. It allowed me to act as if I already had that job, which now made it easier for me, to blend into the process. And this also goes back to the saying where they say, opportunity meets preparation. When opportunity comes, because you're already prepared, you're already preparing yourself, you're already acting as though you are that person. When the opportunity comes, it will be easier for you to land that opportunity. Oh, but guys, did you see what I did there? It will be easier for you to blend and merge the opportunity into your preparation because you've already prepared for that role. You've already built the capacity for that role, and it just makes it easier. But I put it to you that for you to achieve some of the things you want to achieve, you need to have an identity change, mindset shift. You need to be delusional. If you can't do these 3 things, I'm not saying you wouldn't get to where you want to get to, but it might take a longer process. So today, I'm putting it to you, what is the identity shifts that you want to, what is that thing that you want to achieve, but you need to change your identity. You need to shift your mindset. Let's cool down. Let's relax. Because I think at this point, we are getting super, super serious. The room is getting hot. So now, I want to make it easier. I want to make it, simple. I'm talking to my brother, I'm talking to like a friend, and I'm asking, girl, I'm just tired, I want to become this person, but I don't know how to do it. I see myself as a well-known content creator. I see myself as a well-known influencer, someone who is good at a job, but I just don't know how to get there. And now the other person at the other side of the camera is saying, girl, this is what you need to do. You just need to have a mindset shift. You just need to change your identity. And the person is saying, if you want to become a well-known content creator, you want to perform optimally well at your content creation journey, what will a successful content creator do? A successful content creator is not just sitting around, just whiling away time, just scrolling. I'm also talking to myself at this point. Just scrolling and, just doom scrolling on social media. They don't do that. Even if they do that for a particular set of time, just like get inspiration. And the next thing is they are back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board, and not just back to the drawing board, they are implementing. A successful content creator is more or less shooting and creating content every single day. Maybe not every single day, but they have a particular day in the week where they batch create content. They have a particular day in the week where they script their content. They have a particular day in the week where they edit their content. They have a particular day in the week where they are uploading their content. This is what a successful content creator will do. They also have a particular day where they are pitching to brands. Right? So this is how identity change happens. This is how a mindset shift happens. And sometimes it is crazy because sometimes it could look as if you are being delusional. It could look as if you are being crazy. Now, let me use myself as an example, because currently I'm in a job search market. I'm currently looking for a marketing job. I've changed my mentality. I've changed the way I think about things, in the sense of, because I believe that for me to get to where I want to get to, there has to be a shift in my mindset. There has to be a shift in the way I think about things. There has to be an identity switch. And that identity switch means right now, every day when I wake up, I'm reading industry news. I'm reading news in marketing. I'm reading news based on social media. I'm reading news based on the tools marketers are using in the industry currently. I'm also looking at campaigns. I'm reading on ads of some of the brands that I admire, some of the brands that I want to work with. This is the mindset. I'm already acting as if I'm already in that job. I'm creating campaigns, dummy campaigns. I'm creating dummy strategies, because I am already seeing myself in that role already. And that way, I'm already programming myself. And also, it also makes it easier, because at that point, when you now become that person, it makes it easier for you to, blend seamlessly into that role, if it makes sense. Let me give you an example. There was a time when I was in undergrad. I'm so crazy. And I think sometimes it's not just about being delusional, it's also faith. Because faith is the assurance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. And this also means, faith means acting as if you already have the things you want. Believing that you already have the things you want. So I would also say, in a spiritual sense, being delusional is also being crazy. And being crazy in terms of having faith. Alright? So back then in my undergrad, when I'm in the bathroom, when I'm having my shower, one thing I do is, I act as if, honestly, and I'm not lying at this point, I act as if I'm a newscaster. And being a newscaster is not even in my career trajectory. But one thing I would do is, and sometimes I even go as far as, acting as if I'm in an interview, like where they call you in to like share your journey. So what I would do is, I would say, hi, it's so great. I say, hi Nigeria, because then I was still in Nigeria. I would say, hello Nigeria, this is Itunu, and this is Itunu reporting from the University of Ilorin. I'm currently a content creator, and I'm also an agricultural student. But one day, I see myself becoming a marketing professional. I love campaigns, I enjoy campaigns, and I just believe that working in marketing will give me joy. This is me saying it to you that if you have a dream, you can always achieve that dream. No matter where you are currently in life, it can happen. But for it to happen, you need to change your mindset. It's so crazy. And I'm telling you guys that this is what I do. This is the way I act. I act as if it doesn't make sense, and it does not have to make sense. And the crazy thing is, when you start acting this way, people would see you and say, "What is wrong with you, girl? Like, what is wrong with you?" I said I got this idea from the Atomic Habits by James Clear, and I'll leave the link to it in the description box below if you want to get it. I got mine from Amazon. If you're interested in getting the book, your identity, acting as though you already have that thing, is also you building an habit. What do we know about building habits? We know that when you build good habits, it helps you achieve the things you want to achieve. Now, we are not focusing on the goal. The goal is, okay, I want to become a marketing executive. We are not focusing on that. We are focusing on the process. We are focusing on the mindset shift. We are focusing on the identity change that will now lead you to becoming that particular goal. I'll leave a PDF or template you can download where you can write like your goal, and you can just write down the identity shifts, the identity change that you need to have for you to get to that goal. I'll leave the PDF in the description box below, so you can just download it and have it printed out for you. I hope you've learned a thing or two into this video. Like I always say, look good, feel good, and smell good. And do not forget that you're enough, you matter, and everything is figureoutable. See you guys in the next FaceTime with Itunu. I know we're kind of a bit serious today, but guys, just take me for who I am. I think the next episode is going to be more chilled and relaxed. I love you guys so much. Bye guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video, because I just had an epiphany as well.